Hi students, in this video I'll be going through some questions regarding the simplification of algebraic expressions. So let's start off with the first one. Right, so the first one is a question from the 2020 O-Level Paper 1 question 19A. So we are asked to simplify this algebraic expression. Okay, so let's write it out first. Okay, so we have 3 times 3x plus 2y. Okay, so whenever you have a number in front of a bracket, what we are saying is that this number is multiplying by whatever is inside the brackets, all right? Okay, minus 5 times x minus 3y. Okay, so the first thing to do is to open up the brackets. Okay, so whenever we say open up the brackets in math, we are actually referring to multiplication. Okay, so in order to open up this bracket, we need to multiply the number that's outside the bracket with all the terms that are inside the bracket. Okay, so the first one will be 3 times 3x. Okay, so 3 times 3x, 3 times 3 will give us 9, and then we have the x, okay, over there, so we have 9x. Okay, so whenever you open up bracket, you're actually doing multiplication. Okay, then we have 3 times positive 2y. Okay, so 3 is a positive number. You multiply by positive 2y. Positive times positive, we should expect a positive answer. So you prepare the positive sign first. Right, then 3 times 2 will give us 6, and then we have y, alright? Okay, let's go on to the second set of second algebraic expression here. Okay, so over here we have negative 5. Okay, so you must include the negative sign, times positive x. Okay, so negative times positive. So you prepare the negative sign first. Then 5 times x, you get 5x. Right, so once you open a bracket, then there's no more bracket left in the next step. Alright, so negative 5 times x, you get negative 5x. Okay, so negative 5 times negative 3y. So this is where you need to be careful. Negative times negative, so we know that it's going to be positive. So prepare the positive sign first. Then 5 times 3, we get 15, and then we have the y over here. Right, so the last thing to do is to group the like terms together. So you have 9x minus 5x. Okay, if you want, you can actually put them together first. Okay, but after a while, you can get a final answer without doing this second last step now, right? Okay, then after that, you group the y terms together. So 6y plus 15y, right? Okay, so the sign will follow 9x, 9x, minus 5x, minus 5x, plus 6y, plus 6y, plus 15y, plus 15y, alright? Okay, so you include the sign also. Okay, 9x minus 5x, you get 4x. Then 6y plus 15y, you get 21y. So this would be the final answer. Right, so you can try the next question first. Pause the video, try the next question first, and review your answers. Right? So next question is for 2021 paper 1 question 9b. Alright? Okay, let's start. So we have 8a minus 5b minus 3 times 2a plus 3b. Okay, so the first part doesn't need expansion. It's already without a bracket, so we can just continue to write it. Okay, so let's expand this one. Okay, so remember when open bracket means multiplication. So negative 3 times positive 2a. So negative times positive, so negative. So as you are doing the question, you can actually read out to yourself. Okay, silently now, of course. Read out silently to yourself, and then so that you don't make a mistake with the sign. So negative 3 times positive 2a. Negative times positive, negative. 3 times 2, you get 6. Then you have a, right? Then negative 3 times positive 3b. Okay, negative 3 times positive 3, you get negative 9. Okay, then we have the b over here. Okay, then similarly, we'll group the like terms together. So 8a minus 6a, negative 5b minus 9b. Right, so 8a minus 6a, you get 2a. So this is where you be careful. Negative 5 minus 9. Okay, so you already negative 5 already. Okay, you already owe $5. Then you minus 9, owe another $9. So in total, you will owe $14, right? So minus 14B. Okay, so anyway, if you are not sure about this or what, or you struggle with it, you can use your calculator. You just key -5, then minus 9. Then you will get your answer, right? Alright, let's take a look at two more questions. Okay, so this one involve some fractions. Okay, so remember, whenever we want to whenever they say simplify, means they want you to combine these two fractions as a single fraction. Okay, combine into a single fraction. Right, so this is from the O level 2015 paper 1 question 5. Okay, so remember, every time we want to combine fractions, right, we need to make the denominators the same. So one is 3, the other one is 4. So the LCM we know very well is going to be 12 now, okay? So what we need to do is we need to multiply here by 4 and here by 4. Okay, so whatever you multiply at the bottom, you must multiply by the same number on top. Okay, so 4 times 4, x will get 16x, alright? So this one we can do directly. Then 4 times 3, of course, we 12. We get 12, okay, which is what we want. Okay, so let's do the next one. Okay, times 3 times 3. Okay, so this is where I recommend you don't combine them together first. 3 times 3, you get 9. Okay, so remember, whenever you multiply this way, you only multiply to the number outside the bracket. You don't multiply the 3 inside also. If not, you are double multiplying, understand? Okay, so only multiply with the number outside the bracket. Okay, everything else in the bracket should remain the same. Okay, so you get this. Right, so what I recommend you to do is, okay, combine them together in one line first, then open the bracket. Okay, so just write according. So 16x minus 9. Okay, the negative sign must follow. Okay, the negative sign must follow. Then 2 minus 5x, like this. Okay, then from here, then open up. Okay, so open the bracket. Negative 9 times positive 2. So you get negative 18. Okay, based on what we did earlier on. Negative 9 times negative 5x. So negative times negative plus already. Okay, 9 times 5 is 45x. So this part must be careful, alright? Okay, so now we can get the final answer. So the 16x can add to the 45x. So 16 plus 45, you get 61x. Okay, 61x minus 18. Then you get divide by 12. Right, so I believe we can't simplify this expression any further. Okay, so this will be the final answer. Right, so this is how you do questions like this. All right. Okay, let's look at the last question. So the last question we have 3x over 4 minus. So you can see the questions are always very similar. Right, so go and do more practice. Okay, so you can actually try the question first, then continue watching a video to review your answer. So same thing, so also LCM of the denominator is 12. So 3 times 3 here times 3 here. So 3 times 3, you get 9x over 12. Okay, then this one, we will multiply by 4, multiply by 4. So remember, only multiply to the number outside the bracket, right? Okay, so you get this. Okay, then combine them as single fraction first without opening the bracket. Okay, don't make mistake. So negative 8 times x minus 4. Alright, then okay, 9x here. So open bracket, negative 8 times x, negative 8x, negative 8 times negative 4. That's why I don't open the bracket yet, okay? Because when you multiply, okay, sometimes the sign may change. Negative 8 times negative 4. Negative times negative become plus. 8 times 4 is 32. Right, so the final answer will be 9x minus 8x, you get x, right? Then plus 32. Okay, so this would be the final answer. Alright, so go and take out your tutorial book or your textbook and try multiple questions. Then once you are always able to get the correct answer, then your confidence will grow already. Alright? Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.